is Friday, September 11th, 2020 at 12:56 a.m. Alright guys, let's take a look quickly here at the USGS. We have a couple of a couple of earthquakes here that I'm keeping an eye on here at Yellowstone National Park. You see here, look at this, look at these swarms here in Yellowstone. Look at this. Three, six, 7 earthquakes. We have a 2.6 in Yellowstone. We have a 2.8, a 2.8, a 2.7, a 2.6, a 2.7, and a 2.8, all in Yellowstone area. So we have a miniature swarm here. Just keeping an eye on that, because Yellowstone is a super volcano. So, you know, it's always great to keep an eye on the super volcanoes, just in case of a major eruption. You know, no biggie. Alright, let's head on to my channel, Space River News 2 on Twitter. Alright, let's take a look at the asteroid watch. Today is September 11th. So we have September 11th. We have a 44-foot asteroid headed our way. The size of a house or a building. The closest approach, 651,000 miles from Earth. The closest approach. This is out of the 5 here. This is the closest to Earth one, September 11th. So let's pray that nothing happens, that it doesn't crash into Earth. Alright, next. A big explosion occurred in Zarqa in Jordan. Hope there will be no victims. Let's play this video. Look at that. Just a big explosion in Jordan. Look at that. Wow. Alright guys. Reminds me of that big explosion they had in Beirut. But this one is not as large as the one in Beirut. Alright. Next. This is a storm chaser Nick. He is saying it's very difficult to comprehend. It says authorities say about 500,000 have been forced to evacuate due to Oregon wildfires. That's roughly 10% of the state's population have evacuated Oregon. That is a lot of people. Alright. Also from Thor News, here we go. He says, avoid World War III, please. I will advise that for everybody. Please avoid World War III. We don't need World War III right now. 2020 has given us enough as it is. Alright, also from James Spann, it says a tropical wave that moves into eastern Gulf of Mexico this weekend now has a 50% chance of becoming a depression or a storm within 5 days. The main impact one way or another is increasing rain for the central Gulf Coast and some parts of the deep south. So we got 2 tropical waves with a low to medium chance of development here in the Gulf. Alright. And next, look at this. This hurricane force winds blow over semi-trucks. 2 semi-trucks. Look at that. Bow. That semi-truck just toppled over from those winds. This is a semi-truck skidded to a stop next to another, tipped over a truck. An intense wind on Utah's highways blew over more than 40 semi-trucks earlier this week, including at least 4 drivers. That is just insane. Look how strong that wind is, just to toss over a truck. Wow. Alright, also the winds here, and it says Nothing to See Here by Grant Tusterud. Just a porta potty cruising the tramway with 70+ mile-an-hour wind gusts in Albuquerque on Tuesday. So this just reminds me of 2020. Just a porta potty passing us by. That's what I think of the year. Just crap. Just passing us by. Alright. And we have September 11th. A beautiful tribute and light over a World Trade Center tonight before rainy skies moved in New York City. Let's take a look here at this picture. It's always great to remember 9/11. The memory of all those lost and the tragic accident. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, and next, the smoky dystopia continues along the entire west coast. Look at how much smoke is coming out of California and Oregon. That is a lot of smoke. That is so much. They could cover an entire state. Alright, and the Schumann resonance. Let's take a look here at the Schumann resonance. The Schumann resonance, for those who don't know, is the frequency of the Earth. If the planet had brainwaves, or if the planet had a heartbeat, this is what we would see, and this is what we do see. See some energy spikes there in white, but right now it's pretty peaceful. Right here on the right side. The left side is the past days, the 9th, the 10th, and now as we come into the 11th, this is the energy of the planet right now. Alright. That's it for that. Let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center. We've got Disturbance 2, Disturbance 1, Paulette, Renee, and Disturbance 3 coming off of Africa. Let's take a look at these. Disturbance 2 with 10% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours. Another trail of low pressure is located over the north-central Gulf of Mexico. Although the associated shower and thunderstorm activity has diminished since earlier today, some slow development of the system is possible when it moves westward and then southwestward over the northern and western Gulf of Mexico through the early next week. Formation chance through 48 hours low at 10%, and formation chance through 5 days low at 20%. Then we have Disturbance 1, with 10% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours. A large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms extending from near the central northwest Bahamas eastwards over western Atlantic for a few hundred miles and associated with a surface throw or low pressure. This system is forecast to move westward, crossing the Bahamas and Florida on Friday and moving into the eastern Gulf over the weekend. Upper-level winds are expected to become conductive for development, and a tropical depression could form while the system moves slowly west-northwestward over the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Early next week, regardless of development, this system is expected to produce locally heavy rainfall over portions of South Florida and the Keys during the next couple of days. So heads up for South Florida and the Keys, getting some rain coming up. It says formation chance through 48 hours low at 10%, and formation chance through 5 days medium at 50%. Then we have Paulette, tropical storm Paulette, with maximum sustained winds of 55 knots or 65 miles an hour, a minimum center pressure of 991 millibars, located at 22.7 north and 50.9 west, movement northwest at 9 knots or 10 miles an hour. And then we have Renee, tropical storm Renee, with maximum sustained winds of 40 knots or 45 miles an hour, minimum central pressure of 1002 millibars, located at 19.3 north and 37.6 west, movement west-northwest at 10 knots or 12 miles an hour. Everybody's been saying that Paulette and Renee are fish storms, meaning that they're not going to interfere with land. They're just going to wander off in the Atlantic and not cause much damage to land. And then we have Disturbance 3, with 60% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours. A tropical wave is located a few hundred miles southeast of the Cabo Verde Islands and is producing a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Gradual development of the system is forecast. Gradual development of the system is forecast as a tropical depression is expected to form within the next few days, while the system moves generally westward across the eastern and central tropical Atlantic. Formation chance through 48 hours medium 60%, and formation chance through 5 days high at 90%. So that's what we have going on in the Atlantic. Hopefully the one right here, disturbance 3, doesn't turn into a hurricane and head into the islands. We gotta keep an eye on this. Hopefully it turns into a fish storm just like Paula and Renee. We're gonna keep an eye on the Atlantic. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more, and see you guys next time. God bless you guys.